we today I got for you guys the almost had it the Razer Wolverine V2 Chroma. This is a pro controller for the Xbox and PC. I'm gonna go ahead and unbox it for you guys and give you some of my initial thoughts and opinions on this controller. Let's get to the unboxing. Yeah. Alright, and here we have the Razer Wolverine V2 Chroma. This is Razer's new Pro controller for the Xbox and the PC. Tells you right there, designed for Xbox. Pretty cool looking design on it. And of course, this does have the RGB lights coming down on the sides here. Has a bunch of features like detachable thumbsticks, tactile button presses and stuff like that. So let's take a look at the outer shell before we go ahead and unbox this. Again, Razer Wolverine V2 Chroma. It's for the Series XS. Let me see if I can get it to focus. Controller with Razer RGB, detachable thumbsticks. You do get two thumbsticks additional, concave and convex. I don't know which ones are those, but there you go, Razer RGB Chroma. Look here and you get a little bit more information on the controller. Look here on the right hand side. Of course, this does have 4 back paddles as well as 2 other buttons here. So you get an additional 6 buttons for your pro gaming needs. I mean, you can't really beat that. Here's the cable that comes with it to connect it. Of course, it does need to be connected to reduce latency, and also since this has RGB, you know, it would blow through any rechargeable battery that you hook it up with. And connecting it via Type-C is going to be a lot faster than any Bluetooth connection, so that you always have to have it connected. All right, so that's the box right there. A little greasy with my greasy fingers. Sorry about that, but before we open the box, I wanted to give you guys a quick disclaimer that I will have this in my affiliate link on Amazon in the description. If you for some reason want to pick it up, go ahead and use my affiliate link for easy access. That's the first disclaimer. And the second one is that I already opened it to kind of use it a little bit and gives you guys my first impressions. Also, I got pretty impatient, so I wanted to use it right away. So I will be able to give you guys a first impression of this controller. Retails for $150 here in the US. Sometimes Razer has like pretty good, like 15% off or $15 off, stuff like that. So you might want to sign up for a newsletter or anything like that if you're looking to pick this up. And this is just the unboxing and initial thoughts on this controller, but I will be doing a review on this controller later on. All right, so let's go ahead and open. And the first thing you are greeted with is the controller itself. And you do get the 2 thumbsticks. I'm trying to not shake my camera in the process. And here is the controller. Check it out. Not bad, huh? Not bad at all. All right, so you do get the standard menu buttons here. I'm not sure if this is option, this is something else. And you do get the quick upload button. And you do have a button where you can control volume and stuff like that. If you hold this down and you press down on the D-pad or up on the D-pad, it raises the volume on your headset if you're using it with a headphone jack. I don't use it. I use a Bluetooth headset, so I don't have to use that ever. All right, so here is the controller front, and let's take a look at the top here. And if I can get it to focus, here you have the right trigger, right bumper, and then M2 button that can be mapped out to anything. The charge port, you do have the M1 button, again, that can be mapped out. L2 and I'm sorry, not L2, this is not PlayStation. Left trigger, left bumper, and that is the 6 buttons on the top. So you can map these out, and the way my hand fits in it, it is the tip of my fingers fit or sit comfortably on top of this button. So, oh, and they have a nice little tactile feel to it. I'm not sure if this is kind of, but if you take a listen to the buttons, how they sound, this might convince you to get this controller. Check it out. Just for comparison, here is the regular Xbox, not even the new one. So that is how that one sounds. This one has a much more mouse feeling click to it. Even the D-pad, check it out. Come on, let me focus on even the D-pad. Oh, that's gonna be nice for some fighting games, huh? Woo, that's gonna be nice. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at some of the features as this has. So again, some of the sounding buttons, and this is gonna be actually quicker pressing than this controller right here. So you're actually gonna be able to press down the button milliseconds faster. I don't know the exact math, but milliseconds faster than this controller right here. So you already have a slight, very slight edge. And also these thumbsticks do come out. They're magnetic. All you gotta do is just boom, they pop out and they pop back in, and they won't come out if you have it, you know, if you're using it. They kind of lock. You see, they're kind of trying to come out there, but they only come out if it's straight, which I don't know what kind of wizard dark magic they're using there. As well as this one right here, it just pops right out, magnetic, pretty damn cool. So what I'm gonna do right now is actually use one of the included other thumbstick tips. Now this one is the extended, check it out, the extended raised extra razivity. Shout out to Flossie Carter. Extra razivity right there. This is actually how I normally use my controllers, my FPS controllers, is giving it a little bit more razivity so I could be just slightly more accurate when I'm shooting fools down in any first-person shooter, which right now I'm actually playing Halo Infinite. All right, so there's the front. You do get the buttons. It is able to press it. That's another button right there. Now let's take a look at the back, what you're here for, to see the back 4 buttons. Now this right here is the biggest selling point, I think so, as well as the trigger stops. So I do have some trigger stops for my FPS. Here is the normal, and then when I set it, that's where it goes. It doesn't go any lower than that. I have been using it on Halo Infinite, and I have felt a major difference when doing melee, when shooting and stuff like that. It could be placebo effect, but I feel like it does show a little difference right there. So that is the 4 buttons that you can program to anything right here. And the way my hands fit on the controller, I won't be able to show you, but this finger sits on top of this one. So I'm not a big fan of using all 4 fingers. I kind of just use these 2 right here, and depending on what, I will be able to press them. For right now, since I'm not really used to using these 2, I'm just using these top 2 right now. But let's see if I can get used to it. There is a slight learning curve when using back pedals. If you've never used a controller with back pedals, it will take you some time to get used to using back pedals. But once you use them, then it's kind of hard to go back to just a regular controller. That's why this is gonna be my FPS controller for the computer. I don't even have an Xbox. I'm using my PC and I have Game Pass. For the computer, my FPS, and when I just want to drive around or do something casual, I'll be using the wireless controller. Again, like I mentioned, this is wired. You will need to be connected at all times to use it. And let's go ahead and connect it so I can show you some of the RGB features. All right, so this is not the cable that comes with it. It's just an extra one that I have. And let's connect it. And you see the RGB. My lights are really bright in here, but you do see the RGB that goes down, and the Xbox logo is not lit up like the regular controller. You do get a little light down here. Now, if you remember the other Wolverine, they had the light bar right here. I wasn't a huge fan of it. I kind of prefer this one. Although it's nothing that's like special. I guess if you're a streamer or something, it might look pretty cool on camera, but it's not a huge deal for me. There you go. And I forgot to mention that there is like this rubbery grip that feels amazing. You won't slip. And this is a plastic. The controller actually feels really premium, but at the same time it's actually really light. And this is rubbing up against the thing. How can I fix this? Right, so it's actually pretty light, but also feels premium. It doesn't feel cheap at all. The thumbsticks feel amazing. They have a nice little tension to them. Not sure if I can use more tension or less, but they feel pretty damn cool. There you go, there's the RGB on them. Again, let's do a little sound test. Check it out. Now let me unplug this one because I'm not really using the features and I'm getting a lot of noise, but let's go ahead and do the sound test again. I don't know about you guys, but the sound is amazing, and I just want to use this controller all day, every day. Now, if you have seen like the Elite controller and some of the Scuff controllers, these paddles kind of come out to the side, or they'll have some that are here. There are benefits and cons to having the paddles right here, in my opinion, and from what I've seen online. This does take some stretching. So it normally when you play, you put your fingers down here like that, and that's normally where the paddles will rest on other controllers, so you don't have to really stretch. This one does take some stretching to get to the buttons, unless you play with your fingers there. I know some people might, but unless you play with your fingers right there on top of the controller, that's not a huge deal. But also a good part of it is that if you're just using it and you're not using the paddles, you can just rest your fingers there and you don't have anything that's in the way here accidentally pressing any button. So you just kind of can use it as a regular controller, and this controller feels fantastic. Like I said, I've been playing Halo Infinite on it, played about an hour or two using this controller, and I think it's awesome. I actually didn't use these at all. I didn't program the top ones at all. Let me focus right there. But pressing down the buttons, I did feel slightly faster. This extra razivity here that they include in the package does feel awesome. What else can I tell you guys about this controller? Lightweight, already said it. Feels great. Oh, one other thing. Let's go ahead and compare the sizes. So let me go ahead and put this side by side and compare the sizes. So you do have, got my little ruler here. So there is a slight difference between these two, how far apart these two are than these two. So with this one, from the middle of the thumbstick, you do have about 2.5 inches of real estate there. This one is 3 inches. So you do get 1/2 inch farther apart these thumbsticks. I don't foresee it being a huge difference for anybody. It's only half an inch difference, but that's that. As far as from edge to edge, this is about 6 inches, the original Xbox controller, and here you do have slightly another ½ inch. So, and I believe from top to bottom it's kind of the same height. So the controller is a little bit more wider, and the thumbsticks are a little bit apart. I'm not sure if that's a huge difference for you guys, but trust me, I didn't feel much of a difference. If anything, it felt a little bit better just to have a little bit more space across to put my fingers down here. And you do get, you know, it's longer. Actually has like a different shape compared to the like skinnier Xbox controller. This has like a fatter, you know, I don't even know what to call it, but the edge is just a little bit more curvy. Damn, girl, look at them curves. Look at that. This one, not so much. In my country, they go crazy for this one. This one, not so much. All right, so that's a little Borat joke if any of you guys got it, but that is the controller. And the only other thing that you get in the package is the actual braided, which I haven't even used. I've been using the one that I have, but the actual braided cord, which seems to be really long. I don't know the distance. I don't know how. Let me see if it'll say it here. No, it's just a little Razer, branding. Yeah, Razer branding, but you can see that it is a nice braided feel. Feels very premium. It'll be hard to kind of mess it up. Here's Razer logo. On the edge, you get another Razer logo, and it's Type C for optimal speeds there. That's pretty much all you get in the package. Also forgot, in the box, you do get an instruction manual with some troll stickers. So now you can show everyone that you are a Razer fanatic, and you do get an instruction manual giving you all of the information on the controller itself. Check it out. Forgot to mention that in the video. Back to the unboxing. Again, you get a concave convex, and you don't get one of these dome ones with extra razivity. Not sure why they added that, but this might be better suited for the left thumbstick, and you get the extra razivity on the right. No carrying case, so you're gonna have to find where the hell to put those at, and good luck not losing those. But this is the setup that I'm gonna be running here for a while. I'm gonna be using this controller for a week or two to test it out and give you guys my review video on this controller, the Razer Wolverine V2 Chroma Ultimate V2 Ultimate. That's a long name, guys, but simplify your names. There you go. Another quick look at the edge. Again, all the way down. Trigger stops, which is pretty cool for first-person shooters. Extra lightweight. I don't even know what else to say, but there it is. And that's my unboxing and initial impressions of this controller. Back to you, Ozzy. Thanks, Ozzy. You're doing a good job. Keep it up. Thank you guys for watching my unboxing video of the Razer Wolverine V2 Chroma Pro Controller. Now, again, I'm going to link this in my affiliate link down below. If you want to pick this up, I'll have a link ready for you guys for easy access. I really appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to watch this video. And if you enjoyed it, please remember to hit the like button. And if you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing, as it helps my channel a lot. As always, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. It's time to play a little bit more with this bad boy. Razer Wolverine V2 Chroma. Oh, I'm an idiot.